Hi sewing friends, welcome back to Sew Happy. Today we're sewing up another free pattern, the penny shift dress. This is a breezy, relaxed fit woven dress that's perfect for warm weather. This pattern features a classic shift silhouette with a flattering V neckline, making it an easy throw on and go piece that still looks polished. For my version, I made a simple adjustment to the neckline by raising the V about 2 inches for a bit more coverage. I did this by extending the center front upward and then redrawing the neckline curve to blend smoothly, making the same change to both the front main and the front facing so everything still lines up perfectly. I'm using this cheerful red gingham linen, which feels super light and breathable and very summery. It's picnic worthy and carefree. We'll be sewing every step together, the darts, the ties, the neckline facings, and the hem facings, so everything ends up looking clean and polished in and out. Let's get into it and start sewing. Here's the wrong side of my front dress piece. I've gone ahead and marked my darts. Now I'll pin them in place. I'm going to sew the darts from the outside edge to the point, leaving thread tails at the point so I can tie them in knots. Then I'm going to press the darts of the main dress upward. I've gone ahead and repeated the process to pin and sew the darts for the front facing piece. And for the facing darts, you'll press them downward. Here is one of my tie pieces. I'm going to fold it in half, right sides together lengthwise. I'm going to sew one short end and the entire long edge with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. I'll trim my seam allowance and the top corner so that it's easier to turn right side out. I'll turn it right side out with a loop turner and give it a good press. Repeat to create both ties. Our ties would be pinned to the right side of the front dress, 2.5 inches below the bust dart. Baste those raw edges in place. For the side edges of the front dress, I'm going to go ahead and finish those edges with my serger on both sides of the front dress, and repeating for the side edges of the back dress piece. Here is one of my pocket pieces. I'm going to finish the raw edges all the way around for all 4 pocket pieces. Starting with the back dress, I'm going to start attaching the pockets. Place the pocket right sides together with the side edge, aligning the notches and pin in place on both sides. Sew these pockets to the back dress with a 1/4 inch seam allowance from top to bottom. Turn your pockets over their seam allowance and give that a press. Repeat to attach your remaining pocket set to the front dress piece at the notches. Once you've pressed those pockets over their seam allowance, we're going to understitch these front pockets on both sides, sewing the pocket to the seam allowance underneath with about an 1/8 inch seam allowance. Place the front and back dress right sides together at the shoulders and pin in place. Sew the shoulders with a 3/8 inch seam allowance and press the seams open. Repeat for the front and back facing pieces, placing them right sides together and sewing the shoulder seams with a 3/8 inch seam allowance and pressing them open. To sew the neckline, we're going to place the facing and the main dress right sides together. Aligning the shoulder seams, pin around the entire neckline. To make sure that my stitches are precise, especially at the bottom of the V, I'm going to draw in my 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now I'll sew all the way around with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, carefully pivoting at the bottom of my V marking. At the bottom of the V, we're going to carefully snip into the seam allowance from the outer edge of the seam allowance to the stitching, but not beyond. This opens up that fabric to turn nicely to the right side. I'm also going to clip into the curves of the seam allowance, especially along the back neckline. Understitch the neckline, turning the facing over its seam allowance and sewing that facing to the seam allowance underneath all the way around, about 1/8 of an inch away from the original seam. Then we can turn the facing through the neckline to the inside of the dress and give the neckline a press. To sew the armholes, we'll use the burrito method. We're going to roll all of the material from one side seam to the other. Then for the opposite side seam, we want the lining and the main fabric to face each other right sides together. So we'll pull that lining from underneath and place it right sides together with the main fabric. Pin the armhole, aligning the shoulder seams. Sew from the bottom of the armhole to the bottom of the armhole with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. While the opposite side of the dress is still inside this tube, I'm going to understitch the armhole. You won't be able to understitch the armhole all the way across, so you'll start from one end of the armhole as far as you can get to that shoulder seam, then from the opposite armhole to as far as you can get to the shoulder seam. And once again, to understitch, you're turning the facing over the seam allowance and sewing that facing to the seam allowance underneath with an 1/8 inch seam allowance. Turn the dress right side out through this shoulder area. Repeat for the opposite armhole, rolling that opposite seam toward this seam. Place the facing right sides together with the main fabric and pin the armhole. Sew this armhole with a 1/4 inch seam allowance and understitch in the same way as we did for the opposite side. Then we can turn this side of the dress right side out in the same way as we did on the other side and give everything a good press. Now with the armholes finished, we can sew the side seams. Place the front and back of the main fabric only right sides together. Pin the side seams and around the outer edges of the pockets. Make sure that your ties are tucked into the seam. Then with the facing pieces also right sides together, pin from the adjoining seam to the unfinished edges. We're going to sew from the bottom edges of the facing across the seam, around the pocket to the bottom of the dress with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Repeat to create the seam on the opposite side. On the inside of the dress, along the bottom of the facing, I've gone ahead and finished those raw edges all the way around. Place the front and back hem facing pieces right sides together along the side seams and pin in place. Sew with a 3/8 inch seam allowance and press the seams open. Place the hem facing right sides together with the bottom of the dress all the way around. Pin along the raw edges all the way around the bottom of the dress. We're going to sew the facing to the bottom of the dress all the way around. The prescribed seam allowance is 3/8 of an inch. I'm choosing to sew with a 5/8 inch seam allowance to take away a little bit of length from the bottom of the dress. Once I've sewn the main seam, I'll finish the raw edges of my hem facing all the way around. I've also gone ahead and understitched the facing all the way around. Now I'll turn that facing to the inside along the main seam and give that all a good press. I've given that a press and added a few pins so that my finished edge of the facing on the inside stays put as I top stitch it in place all the way around. And now the dress is complete. Thank you for watching this sew along. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future sewing tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video.